Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to TerickTime on Channel64. I was just doing my rounds of all my shops, collecting up some diamonds, and, well, I gotta admire this because, well, I still love it. This is the build from last episode, which you haven't seen. Definitely go check it out. It is a super cool build, packed full of details. And also, if you didn't know, Channel64, we had our very first stream day last weekend, which went absolutely amazingly. It was a ton of fun, and I did a thing. I built a super smelter for the server. So down in one of the apartments in the basement, we have this big old furnace array for 64 furnaces, and I gotta say, it works very well. Very, very well. And it is fully powered off of lava, which, speaking of which, so satisfying. Oh, hello. So satisfying. And then I'm just going to drop my lava off into somewhere. I have more lava than I need, apparently. Okay, so the system is completely full of lava buckets, which is awesome. But I just can't help myself. It's just so satisfying. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to figure out what I want to do down here to. Oh, that is the. I'm so very sorry about that. That really goes to show where my brain's at. Well, lack of brain. It was gone. But I have not been able to figure out what I want to do down here to kind of make it pretty yet. So, well, it works, and I'm the only one that comes down here right now. So for now, it's fine. But eventually, I'll figure something out, and I really gotta stop doing that. But in true TerickTime fashion, I kind of procrastinated starting this episode. I don't know why, but sometimes starting the episode is the hardest part. Just hit and record. It's the silliest thing. Once you get going, you're fine. But I kind of procrastinated and did some off-camera mining. Which, if you could tell, yeah, I got a stack of diamond ore, which, well, very productive, I think, because I'm hopefully going to be able to buy all of everything I could ever want now, which can't be a bad thing, right? Now, I don't want you getting any ideas whatsoever. I am not trying to start anything. I promise. I'd say we should be good now. So I got basically 2.5 stacks of diamonds out of that, plus the 17 that were the shop profits, which is fine and dandy. Fine and dandy. Now, to go put these away in safe holding. Huh? What is this? It's a player head. Oh. Wait. This is a lettuce head. That's something I never thought I would ever say. But this is a lettuce head, and I'm excited because I've been asking for them because I would like to make a lettuce garden in the fields of Terick, the farmer. Whoopsies. Hang on. I gotta collect my lettuce. Well, that's nifty. I got 8 more pieces of lettuce. Now I can... Chorus flex. Thank you, Leone. Yeah, people are just being so helpful right now. Okay, so I've got 24 lettuce right now, so not quite there, but soon. Since I'm not going to the end, I asked somebody to get me chorus and some endstone so I can make a thing, so I can make end rods for future Terick, so I don't have to cry myself to sleep at night when I don't have end rods for a build. So, well, now that we have that, maybe a quick little farm is in order. Let's add. I am gonna need those, but I need those to be. I think I need those to be popped. Let me just quickly see. Yes, that is correct. So I need popped chorus fruit and blaze rods. Blaze rods won't be a problem. I can go into the nether. That's fine. That's a saw blade. I can go into the nether. The popped chorus fruit was the problem. So, well, I've got a good start, but maybe a quick little visit to the industrial district is in order. I've decided that I probably don't have enough endstone. So, I'm just gonna... You know when you go to your neighbors and borrow a stick of butter? This is a lot like that. Hi, Squeaky. Oh, and my neighbor has endstone. Jess, I'm borrowing some endstone. When I say borrow, I really have no intention of giving it back because I can't. I can't go to the end. That was so close to my face. That was terrifying. No, that was skill, pure skill. Famous last words, but I think I actually have everything I need. Except an orientation of where to go. This is gonna be bad. We're fine. We're fine. We'll just fly like a normal person and not kill ourselves. Cool. Oh, and here at the industrial district, things are still ugly. But that is entirely okay because, well, it's kind of meant to be industrial and semi-ugly. But I'm thinking this spot in here will be a fantastic place for a chorus fruit flower farm thingamajiggy. The thing. Let me get a collection hopper chain and what? Actually, no. First things first. I need to grow more chorus fruit because, well, 9 ain't gonna cut it. So let's grow some more first. So there's a couple different ways to make a chorus fruit farm. One, you can just kind of make a big field and then sit there with your bow and go pew 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 to get the flowers so you can replant. That just sounds aggravating to me. I'd rather do it all on its own. So what we're gonna do is you've got your little spot of endstone to be able to plant the chorus flower. Now you need to go up 4-ish blocks? 4-ish blocks, I think. So then you're gonna drop one of these and then you're just gonna surround it in, well, either full blocks or slabs. I'm doing slabs because, well, they look like little mushrooms and that makes me happy because, well, why not? So that is going to go there, and then grab something like a end rod, a fence, a chain, a copper. I'm using spruce stair or wall. It's spruce fences. They're spruce fences, Terick. Okay, that is going to go there, and then that is going to go there. And while that grows up, I'm just going to build a couple more of these, and we'll see how far we get. Maybe. This is stage 1. But I believe in you. You can do it. Like, look at you go. Look at you go. You just went ahead and did a whole 3. I just gained 2 chorus flowers like that. And 1 chorus fruit. So now I can go ahead and plant that again. And it's just going to keep doing its thing. And once I have kind of like a 16 of these going, I'll be able to get all the chorus flowers I need. Because the fruit needs to be smelted. Good thing it's almost like we planned making the super smelter. What you doing there, Hops? You're in a working environment. And you keep freaking me out because you keep sounds like somebody's sneaking up on me. Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's, yeah. Hey, I see you. Who are you looking at? Hmm? Come here, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm just kidding. I would never. I mean, like, no, I would never. I would never. And there we go. Super fancy and happy, and everything flows nicely. So now I am just going to, well, plant some little chorus fruit things here and grow them, and we'll harvest them because that's just what farmers do. We harvest crops, and this is a crop. It's a fancy flower. How is this the flower and this the fruit? My brain just doesn't accept it. And now that everything's nicely grown up, nice. Oh, right. That's gonna take a minute. And that's not bad at all. Considering each one of these is gonna become 4 stacks of end rods, we basically just got ourselves over a shulker. Uh, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're done. We're done. I gotta say, this pillager problem, it's seriously escalating. Like, they're chasing me in the nether now. Like, ow! Back at the lagoon here, nice and safe and sound, I have decided that, you know what? We have this little ship that we built in the last episode, and that fantastic little captain is doing such a good job, but they have nowhere to moor the boat. And, well, that's a problem. So I'm going to remedy that. So let's get going with a massively cool time lapse and make a place for this little boat to moor. Well, ain't that just a party little start? Now we've got a fantastic little dock for that fantastic little ship to be able to moor here. Now, it is lacking a little bit of clutter, like I'm going to need to put some barrels and maybe some carts and that kind of thing, but this little wharf is only going to work for little ships. What if there's a big ship that happened to come to the lagoon? We'd potentially need to expand things a little bit, and I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's get right back into that time lapse. And with that time lapse being complete, here is a slightly bigger boat. Well, it's not really much bigger than the other schooner out on the water right now, but it's still a boat, and it's really cool, I think, because, well, I've kind of tweaked some of the colors and made a couple little alterations to it, so I'm really liking it. And I gotta say, I almost would go as far as saying I'm a decent boat builder now, which is kind of crazy. But also, I did another thing. Statues. Look at these statues. I was trying really hard to come up with a one wide statue, and I think that I have well, nailed this. Also, Jess popped over and helped me with the basalt head. That it really makes it just look like a head. And now there's a whole bunch of lovely statues guarding the shoreline of the lagoon towards Terick Farms. But with that being said, I'm sure there's still got to be a bigger boat coming this way because, well, I've had some reports that a boat is coming. And it's bringing some wares and some goodies, and, well, it's gotta be coming soon, right? And now that is a bigger ship. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's so cool. And I don't know why, but I've really been on a lectern phase for railings, but they're expensive, but they look so good. Like, well, not so much from the inside, but from the outside. Look at that. That's so cool. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Now, I have been doing some scheming, the good kind of scheming, and I've put a little path in, and I've moved my chest monster off the grass onto the path so I can start doing a few things here and possibly a few things here, just to kind of finish up the environment. So for here, I'm thinking this is probably going to be some type of wharf storage. So maybe a couple. Well, first of all, actually, well, grass isn't going to work. So I think first things first, we need to change the grass. Now that ought to do for a nice little work area. You know, some coarse dirt, some rooted dirt, and some packed mud. And now I'm thinking a couple of wagons, maybe. A couple of fine little wagons have rolled right in. But now, how am I going to move them? Like, I am a farmer, so, like, I have that big old tractor over there, but I'm thinking it might be a little bit too big for this area, so I think I should invest in a slightly smaller tractor. You know, something a little bit more practical for this space up here. And a brand new tractor has been acquired to be able to pull these carts around the farmstead, you know, being able to maneuver these slightly narrower pathways, so everything should be just fine and dandy. But now we just need a little bit more life up onto the actual wharf itself. So I'm thinking like piles of chests, maybe some little hand carts, things of that nature. So let me see what I can kind of come up with here, and then we'll take a look. Okay, so I got a little carried away. For starters, I filled out a little bit of this area by the beach with just a little garden kind of thing with some blue orchid and dark oak saplings. And then for the dock itself, I went a little bit overboard. Maybe. I'll let you decide. Overall, a whole bunch. Well, actually, I've added another cart. There's a whole bunch of little wheelbarrow carts here. I've done a couple tweaks to the tractor as well. Couple of ideas I had, a couple of suggestions Jess had, so thank you so very much, Jess. Always appreciate it. And then just up on the actual wharf itself, just lots of carts and chests and beehives for crates and just basically like just stuff going on, making it look like the ship here has just been offloaded and things are being loaded up and taken down to the bigger carts to be pulled away by the tractor. And then that carries on all the way over here to the kind of smaller wharf with our awning on here. And yeah, overall, a massive amount of time has gone into this, kind of making sure all the little finer details are all in, like all of the composters are full, all of the cauldrons are full. Completely unnecessary, but it makes me happy. So we did it. And the statues still make me super happy. I really love how that turned out. So, but yeah, this has been an absolutely crazy build. But I need to leave it alone. I need to walk away. I have to call this build done for now. I haven't figured out what I want to do down here on this path yet, but that'll come eventually. But for now, Thank you so very much for watching. I truly do appreciate you sharing your time with me. And that's going to have to wrap up this episode. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.